moving into brand new parameters in your life where that is concerned. New parameters in life. Uncharted waters in your vernacular as you're moving through life in this time-space continuum in the earthly plane that you have inhabited in the human form where that is concerned. And you're opening up into new parameters into your life, into a new way of life where that is concerned. And moving into uncharted waters. It's as if you opened up a doorway in your life, dear ones, where now it is a empty pathway where that is concerned, or a pathway that there is nothing surrounding that pathway in your life right now. It's as if you've opened up a new doorway. What is transpiring in your life right now is you are closing doorways. You're closing doors to the old where that is concerned. Many now, as you move into your month of August, are closing doorways, in the process of closing doorways to the old where that is concerned, and moving through the process of that in the process of life where that is concerned. So what is transpiring for many as you move into the month of August where that is concerned, our doorways are closing for you. Old aspects of your life are beginning to come to an end where that is concerned. Old habits, patterns, rituals, and behaviors are coming to an end where that is concerned. And you're closing these old doorways. But is it a process? And it will be a process through your month of August where that is concerned. It will be a step-by-step process, a slow process, if you will, through your month of August of closing these doorways behind you where that is concerned, and then quite possibly turning and locking them shut where that is concerned, and then opening up to the new doorways that will be opening up for you. And many are trying to figure out what those new doorways are, because your month of August is also a month of transition where that is concerned. Transitioning from the old aspects of your life, or old aspects of your life, into new aspects of your life that you're not quite sure what those new aspects were or are where that is concerned. But what is transpiring in your month of August, you'll be slowly feeling your resonance and vibration raising where that is concerned as you let go of the old aspects of your life where that is concerned that no longer serve you, that have served you in the past, in your personal process to move you to where you are right now. They have served you, as everything that is transpiring in your life, that has transpired in your life up until this very moment in time, has served you. And we have spoken to you about this before where that is concerned. So it is important to know, dear ones, as you close those old doorways, keep in mind that what has transpired on the other side of those doorways has served you well. But what is transpiring now as you move into the month of August and you move through the process of closing those doors to the old is a transition period of moving into the new. And it is important for each and every one of you as you move through August where that is concerned, is to quite possibly create a list for yourself of what you see and envision that new to be for you where that is concerned. So as you move through your month of August and these doorways begin to close to the old where that is concerned, in part, dear one, as you did through your month of July, you can celebrate the fact that what you are releasing in your life, what you have experienced in your life that no longer serves you where that is concerned, has served you well. It has served you well as you move to this point in time in your month of August and move through your month of August, releasing aspects of the old, shedding aspects of the mask or parts of the mask, moving into a greater depth of authenticity and transparency as you move through your month of August. And then slowly move into the new and walking through that doorway, a doorway where you are moving into a life and seeing that new life with a blank canvas, as it were, where that is concerned. So what happens, dear ones, is you transition from the old into the new. You move into a transition period of time, which is what your month of August will be where that is concerned, on your earthly plane. And as you transition from the old into the new, it is not an abrupt or immediate transition. It is why it's called a transition. And as you transition from the old to the new, many in their mental bodies are expecting an instantaneous transition or instantaneous happenstance that will all of a sudden you will shed the old and move abruptly, immediately into the new, looking for that immediate gratification. But it is a transition. It is a period of time where you close the doors to the old at your own pace, based upon your soul plan. And then you move through the transition period. Because as you close the old doors to the old where that is concerned, as those doors close and you release the old, in many ways it will produce feelings that will come up. And you will move through a mourning period, as it were. You will move through a place of limbo where you quite possibly will be in a state where nothing is really happening in your life. And you're in this transition because you are gathering and raising your resonance and vibration to the new, where that is concerned. So there are steps that are involved in releasing the old in your life, dear ones. You move to a point in time and realize that what the old habits, patterns, and rituals no longer serve you, but have served you, and you realize that you have grown. You have allowed yourself to move through these processes, and you are where you are now, and this is where you are as you come into and begin your month of August, where that is concerned. And then you release the old. And what you are releasing as you release the old habits, patterns, rituals, and behaviors, you're releasing the energy that is attached to those old habits, patterns, rituals, and behaviors. So not only are you releasing the old habits, patterns, rituals, and behaviors, you are releasing the energy attached to that, which in many ways is a low vibrational energy where that is concerned. And as you release that in a process where the duration of time of that process will be based upon your soul plan, you then release that, and you will feel the energetic shift in your physical beingness. But then you have to move into this place of transition, so you can now build a new resonance and vibration to the new where that is concerned. So as you release the energy attached to the old habits, patterns, rituals, and behaviors, of course feelings will surface based upon that. And it is prudent and important to feel those feelings and allow yourself to feel those feelings and be in the process of feeling those feelings, because what you will be also in is a healing process to heal what is transpiring as you move through your month of August. And it is important to nurture yourself through this process and be aware when you become impatient with the process. This process requires patience as you move through your month of August. Allowing yourself to move through life at your own speed in your vernacular, to allow the process to be what it is based upon your soul plan. It will be a unique process based upon who you are in your soul plan. And as you move through this process through your month of August, you will feel yourself releasing, feeling, closing doors, and then there will move into a knowingness in your heart space in this month of August that what transpired no longer serves you, and it is now quite possibly a distant memory, and you will close that door and quite possibly lock it shut. And then you will turn, and you will move quite possibly through a transition period into the new, and new doorways will open for you. And as those new doorways open, on the other side of that door, quite possibly will be a blank canvas, or it will be empty to you. And we will ask you, dear ones, when it feels and seems empty to you, as if nothing is transpiring, that is part of the transition process. You can view it as nothingness, in a different form of nothingness, by looking at it as a blank canvas to paint the new of your life. Because you are moving into a greater place of authenticity and transparency, and moving to another depth in the full beingness of who you are. And thus moving into a level of powerfulness that will allow you to dictate the life ahead for you and what you truly want as the adult. So it is most important as you move through your month of August to heed all of this if you choose so. But know that as you move into your month of August, it will begin a transition period into the new. Old doorways will close. You will close those doorways, dear ones. It is not so much the doorways will close for you. You will now close those doorways based upon what is transitioning and what is happening in your soul plan where that is concerned. And you will move into a knowingness that you will know when to close that doorway and know that what was on the other side of that doorway no longer serves your process of moving forward and towards the new life you say you want.